very bad lighting. I don't know. What did I do? Oh, I didn't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so I don't know what's a good angle. Anyway, what is up? It's August. It's 2024. I'm gonna, I guess, talk to you guys while I'm cleaning. um, so, uh, so of course we're gonna do our SWOT analysis, but I also have to clean the fridge. So, or the fridges. So if you hear noise in the background, it's because people are outside, and if you hear noise, it's probably my phone. So I got about 30 minutes. I just had a tour. I just gave a tour of the venue. So I got about 30 minutes before traffic dies down. So I figured I clean the fridges because we have an event tomorrow. So I'm going to do that while I talk to you guys. And then in between, I'll do my usual like SWOT analysis, but I just wanted to, I guess, do something different. One of the things I didn't put on there was like, I had an issue with people wanting to pay me their deposit on site, and I don't have, with HoneyBook, everything is very electronic based. And so you're like, you're on site, you're talking to people. I could type up a contract and type up an invoice, but either way, it's going to send directly to their email. It's not going to come up with like a payment page where they could pay like on site, like a Venmo or PayPal or Cash App or anything like that. So I don't know. I just got creative and I made these, which these are just like picture frames, clear picture frames. And I just made like a 5x7. I thought that was cool, so I thought I'd share. Another thing I made was, this is the storage room. Another thing I made was this binder. So it's just an extra binder, that 3-ring binder that I have. It doesn't have any pockets, but I made like basically something with like samples, because I talk about the add-ons for people, but then I don't have like a visual. So similar to like how you guys would order a cake or something like that, I threw some visuals in here for people. So when they're asking, oh, do you have balloons? Do you do balloons? Can I add on balloons? Can I add on centerpieces? So I have color pictures of like everything that I have done in the past or that we have been associated with, and people that I can call. And then options for like backdrops, things like that. And then I have all the balloon colors. I have the specials listed, like, oh, that's upside down. So I have the specials listed like this. And then I have the options for the tablecloths, like black or white. And then in these pictures, I just basically did a snippet off of where I order these from. So, and then I have this for the balloons. Did you guys hear that Qualitex is going out of business? Right? I don't know. Just thought that was interesting. So that's one other thing that I should have put on my SWOT analysis, but I didn't. But I thought it was cool. So one of the things about the tour that I had today was that I don't know why when I talk to people, I sweat like a freaking dog. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong with my sweat glands. I don't know. It's like I don't have an issue talking to people, but yet I sweat like crazy, and I don't understand it. And so yeah. So I don't know how to work on that. I guess I could put that under the T for threats, because I really have no idea. I should probably be using Windex on this, huh? Yeah, I should probably be using Windex. I have no idea why it happens. And I'll have the AC on, and people are looking at me like all crazy, like, why is she sweating? I don't know either. I think I'm gonna get Windex because that did not work. Oh, it's called Window Clean, so maybe that'll work better. That did not. I mean, I've cleaned these before with like just regular all-purpose cleaner, but I don't know. Today it's not. It's not doing it. I mean, I just want to get the stains off. It's not about being super clear. I mean, it is for a fridge, so it's mainly for stains. So let's get into the first part of our SWOT analysis. I got these BT Dubs. I got these like a 5-pack of these from Amazon. Super awesome. I'll link them. No, I think I have a video on this actually. So you probably will see me talking about these, but I really like these little notebooks. I've been using them. So one of the things so we'll go over the S's. All the S's are strengths. So if you don't know, again, what a SWOT analysis is, it's basically like a way that you can review your business and evaluate your business. So then that way you can see what's working, what's not working, and basically just be more conscious of what's going on with your business. So I do this every month at the beginning of the new month to reflect on the previous month. So for S's, S is for strengths. So I did move one strength. I do 3 each category. So for strengths, the first strength was the QR code. I moved it from inside. I used to have a QR code inside the kitchen, and it would be there for guests to scan, or like as guests of clients were in there, they could scan, book events for themselves. But I noticed that no one was really using it, so I moved that little. It's probably about this size, and it has 2 QR codes, like a QR code to our website and Instagram page, and then a QR code to book. So I moved that to the front door, taped it to the front door. Since doing that, there's been an increase in inquiries. So that is very much a strength. And I feel like I should have done that a long time ago. I don't know. I have a QR code on the door, right? Like it's like a vinyl QR code, but I think because sometimes when the light shines on the door, like you can't see it. And I think that's why that wasn't working. So I think with this actual like QR code where it's like white on the back and people can actually see it, and there's no issues with like lighting and reflection, I think that's working a lot better. My other strength was the tenant that we had. There were several weeks at the beginning of July where they weren't using the space, so I was able to stage the venue, like put tablecloths down and make it look like a party was about to happen. And so I feel like that with people walking by. One night I even just left the lights on like a little dim, and people were able to look inside and see that, oh, what is this space? It's an event venue, because we get a lot of foot traffic from the eateries that we're next to. So I just feel like for whatever reason it wasn't working, and I think that's it, is because every time our tenant was here, they didn't use all the tables and chairs, so we had to break down all the tables and chairs and put them up. So it just looks like an empty space. Who wants that, right? And then our third strength was I created these new specials. Now, I've been running specials since we opened, but I've been kind of like tweaking them here and there, seeing what's working, seeing what's not working, and then also getting feedback from clients on what they need, their needs and wants and things like that. So I feel like these specials for August are some of the best specials I've had. Plus the names of them. I like the names. I want to stick with the names. Let me see. Did I write them down? So we have Classic, which used to be our silver package, but now it's our Classic package. And I think Classic is just a good way to not say basic or base or average price. Then we have Elite, which used to be our gold package. So Elite feels a little elevated, just like gold, saying gold feels a little elevated, but I wanted something that was kind of on theme with some of the other names. Then we have a Luxe package. That is, kind of our third tier, our diamond, which was previously called diamond. So I tweaked that a little bit. And then we have a VIP package, which isn't on the website because I'm still kind of tweaking that. But that's what our highest package is going to be, is our VIP. And then we have an Oh Baby package. The Oh Baby package is catered to baby showers because we do have a lot of clients that book baby showers here and they really love the space. So I feel like I wanted a package that catered to baby showers and kind of highlighting the mom to be. And then we have Friday, Sunday specials, like dollar amount off, because those seem to be our slow days. And now that we don't have our tenant, Sundays, I really want to open up Sundays and have people book. So if you are in the San Diego area or know anyone in the San Diego area, please let them know about our space. And then before, I always, usually your weaknesses kind of correlate with your strengths, so I'll do those too. So the only weakness I had that correlated with the strength was because the QR code, it was a new thing. It wasn't on the list of lead sources. So when people book and they fill out our form to do their booking and to initiate like wanting to see the space and all that, there is a form that they fill out, and on that form it says lead source, like how did you hear about us? And and there's a list. It's like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, like it has all these things. But what it didn't have was like in person or like walk up. So people have just been choosing other or unknown. So I think that's something that I have to change. That's kind of a weakness to me because I'm not able to track if the person walked by, if it was word of mouth. You know what I mean? Like I'm not able to really track it. So I really want to know, like, for sure if people are walking by and see if that's an increase. And then another weakness was, which I don't feel it's a weakness, but I think you can see it as a weakness because it is a loss of income. So July was the last month that we had our tenant. We just severed ties. For me, it wasn't working out just because of, like I said before, the foot traffic, people seeing inside the venue. We didn't have that like attention, that we need. Like we need word of mouth. We need the foot traffic to promote our space. And if people just see this as an empty space, they're not even knowing what it is, and I think that was to our disadvantage. So, we got keys the other day from them and I just wish them the best of luck. Little things were happening here and there that we've tried to correct and we tried to bring to their attention, and the things weren't being corrected. So just had to let them go and sever ties. And then another weakness was I noticed with Peerspace, it's hard to put specials on there. So with Peerspace, I've also seen a decrease in less bookings. So even though my views in Peerspace are going up, like I've had 400 more views in July than I did in June on Peerspace, but I've only had 5 inquiries, which was around the same as June. So it doesn't really make sense. I still leave Peerspace up because there are like 2 times last month, there were people that just booked without having a tour, without anything. So I like the traffic of that, like people being able to book sight unseen. And if you like that, great. So we are on Peerspace as well. And Peerspace has a referral program. So, or an affiliate program, I should say. So that I just applied for and got approved this month. So with that, hopefully that will help. I mean, I'm going to see like if I promote it that way, if that's gonna, since I'm gonna get a a dollar amount for every booking, then maybe an additional dollar amount for every booking, like maybe that'll help. I don't know, but we'll test it out. Um, so yeah, so I think in the long run, that was not good. I think in the long run, like Peerspace could be beneficial, but right now I just don't see it, and I don't know if it's a me thing, um, if it's the way I'm using the site, you know. So I don't know. I'm hoping that I need the table. I'm hoping that things ramp up, and I'm hoping that it increases. But you know, I'm already doing like as much as I can as far as social media, so I don't really see how Peerspace. I mean, it may or may not ramp it up. I don't know, but we'll see. We will see. What is that? Oh my god. So, one other sidebar thing that I did film a video today, so I filmed the video. My plan was to edit it. Oh gosh, sorry. My plan was to edit the video right after I did my tour. I brought the SD card and everything, brought my laptop, which I'm on right now. But guess what your girl forgot to do? I forgot to bring my adapter because this laptop doesn't have an SD card slot. So I forgot to bring the adapter to put the SD card in. So so yeah. So that was fun. That did not help. So that's why I figured, well, I have my laptop. I can at least do my update thing like I always do. So sorry, I had to clean the doors. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I really one of the issues that I was having, I gotta take off my ring. One of the issues I was having with the last tenant was just the cleanliness. Like I was told by the client that, oh, don't worry. And remember, this is not a client that's having a party. This is a client that's, having a church. So it's like I was told by the client, oh, you don't need to worry about cleaning up after us. But most of the time, I was cleaning for my other clients. Like Saturday, we'd have a party, but then I have to clean because I'm just not that type of person. I have to clean. To me, in my mind, I'm not going to give you the space dirty, and it doesn't help me out if I leave the space dirty because ants, roaches, like anything, any kind of bugs are going to be attracted to a dirty space. So I would always come with my husband and we would clean Saturday after whatever the event was. So when the church would come on Sundays, they would have a clean space, super clean. A lot of times, freshly mopped. But then when I would come and say, I would come maybe 1 or 2 hours early before a venue tour, just to check the space before I actually do the tour, because I was just like, you never know, spills happen. And it would be super, super dirty. Like, not just like, oh, their shoes were dirty, because, I know there's blacktop outside. It happens. But it would be like spills, stuff on the floor, candy stuck to the ground, half drink cups, Capri Suns, coffee, stuff left in the fridge, like edible, like perishable items left in the fridge, but then they turn the fridge off. So it's like it had a smell. Like it was just like, come on, man. Like it was just things that, and especially with the fridge, like right now, I've never had to clean the fridge so much. You know, it's like the door's dirty, inside the door's dirty, the racks are dirty. It's just like ridiculous. Oh gosh. And with me, like the thing that I was most concerned about is bugs, you know, bugs and just bugs coming into the space. Also, with doing, you know, with all this like plastic and leaving, you know, turning the fridges off, it's like you don't want to leave, you also don't want to leave the fridges closed when you turn the fridges off because all the condensation will lead to mold. So it's like I would leave the fridges open for a reason, you know? Like leave the fridge open. If you have the fridge on all day, leave it open. You know, so that way they can so that way it can be clean. And it's just like all this nasty. This bin is like nasty, bro. Like it's like I shouldn't have to clean a fridge that is only used on the weekends. I shouldn't have to clean it like it's my house. I really shouldn't. Like this is ridiculous. Like I'm having to clean the fridge like it's a house fridge, but it's only used 2 days a week. So, because during the week I don't bring anything perishable. Like I don't bring anything that I need to. Like, I don't even know how to separate this. There's a guy with a motorcycle out here trying to be cool. Like, thanks, bro. I have to ask my husband like how to get in there because this is like I could see the mold. Like this is shit I'm talking about. I don't look at that. That's nasty. Like people are gonna get sick. Well, I'm gonna put this over here so I can take it home and figure out how to get that out of there. Take the bin apart. See, I never had to do that before. Like, it's like what the hell? Okay, let's see. So then, for our opportunities, I think with knowing that the QR code is working, I think putting a larger QR code on the door will be beneficial. I see that as an opportunity, definitely an opportunity to improve in that regard. And then regularly staging the venue. So like Sunday night when we clean, I think just staging the venue for the week. So as people come and have lunch at the different eating places, like they can see that, oh, there's a venue here, you know? So I think staging it for the week also, we could stage it for the week for Saturday. So if we know that a party's coming on Saturday and we know how many people, you know, and how they want it set up, and especially if they order a package that has tablecloths, we could already put the tablecloths down. We could already put the centerpieces down. You know what I mean? Like we could already have like things done up as if the party's gonna happen tomorrow, but it's really happening in like 5 days. So I think that's another opportunity now that our tenant is gone. And then Um, I think just fill and complete more bookings in general. Those things are going to open that up. I do notice that the more inquiries we have, the more bookings we complete. So right now, well, I'll go over that what our inquiry to booking average is because I think that's very interesting. Um, and then for threats, um, I think cleaning up that lead source list would help because I think it's just too many choices for clients to choose from. Like there's like Facebook, LinkedIn, like there's all these sources that I don't actually use. Like I pretty much use Google. If you Google our business name, the events, our website comes up. You put the venue, and then Facebook, Instagram, and that's pretty much it. Like I don't even really I mean I may start promoting it on YouTube as I do like event related videos, but I don't really consider it a lead source, but I mean I might use the YouTube thing on there. And then like client referrals, that's another one. And then I think walking like walk by, I don't know how to word it, but I guess a QR code. I just put QR code, you know, as a source. So yeah, so I don't want to have that list too long because I think that'll confuse people. And then what is that? Oh, pass wear and tear of items. So I have noticed that some of our just some of our baseboards are kind of getting like nicked and scratched. Like some of the ceiling tiles are, you can see the wear and tear on them and just replacing those. So I think over these next few months, I just gotta start cosmetically fixing up the space a little bit, adding things here and there. I also feel like because we don't have the tenant, like they had a freaking couch in here, guys, a couch. So they had a couch in our storage room for the kids. So I think not having a couch in the storage room is beneficial because we tested it and we saw that we were able to fit two 6-foot rectangle tables in there in like an L shape. So that really opens up the main part of the space for more seating. So, so I think as we fix up things cosmetically, we can kind of, tackle those things and just spruce it up a little bit, make it a little nicer. I want to put an accent wall in the bathroom. I bought everything for that. And then once I had the tenant and things started to kind of go south, I didn't do it because I was just like, well, I don't really want, I don't really want to do that and have to worry about them taking the stuff down and taking, and the kids touching it and all that stuff. It's just like, yeah, like I was just not feeling it. But to go over the inquiries, so we had Peerspace, we had 5 inquiries total, and only 2 bookings from those 5 inquiries. And so, or no, we had 5 inquiries totals, but 1 booking from those because so only 1 booking from those inquiries. So it's like a 5-to-1 ratio. So the revenue from that was $554. And then, but through our website, we had 7 inquiries and 3 out of those 7 completed. So you see how it's a little more like 50%. But then on top of the venue inquiries, we also had 4 throne inquiries. So that's a total of 4 plus 7. So that's 11 inquiries total for thrones and the venue. And then we had 2 completed thrones. So it's like 11 inquiries total through the website and then 5. So you see how like it's, you know what I mean? Year to date, our booking rate, according to HoneyBook, is 90%. And just for the July, our booking rate is 71%. So, like it's just like I don't think Peerspace is helping because 1 out of 5 is not a high booking rate, but 71% is high. So we had a total of 6 projects completed in July, which is about $3,200. So again, we broke even just like June, pretty much. Collected. We only collected 33,125 because we did have a cancellation, but overall 3,200. And right now, like last month, Facebook Marketplace was our number one lead source. But now with the QR code on the door, Facebook has tied with the unknown resource. Okay, so it's kind of like I need to put the QR code bigger on the door for sure. And then there's also Instagram was tied with other, which I don't know if other also meant QR code. But our top 2 lead sources were tied with these 2 other and unknown lead sources, which makes me think it's the QR code, and I need to capitalize on that. So we had 100% booking rate for anyone that found us through Instagram. We had a 67% booking rate for unknown, a 50% booking rate for other, and then a 33% booking rate for Facebook. So that's just the numbers. That just kind of gives you an oversight of how things are going. And I really do like to use this time as like a reflection. So, I mean, the venue, the tenant that we had was like that was half our rent, that was getting paid regularly. But also he paid they paid really late, like they didn't pay till like the 3rd week, which it was hard. So it's like I gotta go tell my landlord, you know what I mean? And it was just if I'm gonna be late and if I'm gonna fail, I'd rather fail on my own. I'd rather not have someone else responsible for my failure. So that was my mindset behind it. It was just more headache than it was a benefit. And even though it's a loss of income, I feel like from what I heard today, it's kind of like, you go through things to make room for blessings. So yeah, you can't go through like anything bad and not think that a blessing's going to come on the other side. So that's where my mindset is. I think it's a good thing right now. It sucks. It's kind of a letdown, but I know I didn't let myself down. I just, kind of trusted the wrong person type of thing. So, lesson learned. I don't plan on getting another tenant. I just want to, do straight bookings and just do decor stuff. So, oh God. So it's been 30 minutes. So I'm going to, I don't know what that is. What's going on? It's been 32 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Again, I did record a video. I am going to post it, edit it and post it when I get home. The whole plan was to do that here at the venue, but yeah. So stay crafty, more things to come. I'm in a better headspace. And I think there's just this like weight lifted now that the tenant is gone. I just think that was just such a stressful thing that I didn't realize how much it was wearing on me. So stay crafty, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.